So Novaliq, our mission is to transform ocular therapeutics, and we're using a proprietary water-free technology platform of doing that. So you can ask yourself, water-free eye drops, do we really need them? There are water drops out there for forever. But they have a lot of limitations, and the key issue of these limitations is bioavailability. Only 1 to 10% of an API makes it to the target issue. That's an issue. And the reason for that is water drops are big. They initiate the blink reflex. The surface tension of water hinders really spreading. Our technology, EyeSol, is overcoming many of these issues by a very small drop size, higher bioavailability, and it's enabling lipophilic drugs due to the lipophilic character. So take an example. Take the example of cyclosporine, how we create better drugs with better bioavailability, efficacy, and tolerability. So cyclosporine is not soluble in water. And in our EyeSol technology, solubility is much higher. So we don't need any preservatives, only excipients, only any surfactants. That's a crystal clear solution. So the advantage you see on the right upper picture immediately, because the bioavailability in the target tissue, in the cornea, where you need the cyclosporine, is significantly higher with the present formulations in the market. And from our clinical studies, we have learned this is directly translating into higher efficacy, and I think that's something that we want to really discuss a bit more, is tolerability. So let's take a step back, because we have built around our technology really a very comprehensive platform of and pipeline. So we started in dry eye disease, and you see we have one of the richest pipelines in dry eye disease with different tiered, differentiated product developments that are addressing unmet medical needs in dry eye. However, this technology is not limited to dry eye, so we have started early programs that we are finding very exciting about in glaucoma and retina diseases. So let's start looking at our lead asset, CyclASol. This is a product, as I said, preservative-free, no surfactants. It's a crystal clear solution of cyclosporine. That's a product that has shown its ability of improving signs and symptoms in dry eye patients, that overcomes the issues that we are having in treating dry eye patients today. So there are two issues with the current profiles. One is tolerability. So you see in this slide, the products Restasis or Xiidra, Icurvis, there's a significant amount of patients that suffer from ocular pain or burning, itching, stitching just for taking the drop. You see that our CyclASol in the current clinical studies is overcoming these kind of tolerability issues. Second is CyclASol is really acting fast. We are targeting, based on our clinical phase 2 data, a 4-month superiority versus vehicle, which is by far faster than the current profiles provide. We have seen in our phase 2 clinical trial robust data on corneal and conjunctival staining as well as OSDI, which leads us now to the conclusion that we have been moving forward into a pivotal trial. I'm very happy here to announce that this trial is really up and running. We have the first patients in basically this month, and we're very proud moving this ahead. So how have we designed this study? It's basically built on our phase 2 clinical trial experience. We have a slight enrichment. You see this on the left-hand side. And we are targeting a 4 weeks endpoint for meeting signs and symptoms. On top of that, we will continue the study for safety evaluations up for 3 months. I think it's very important that we learn from those studies how the disease is really progressing and how to treat them. I want to switch gears because if you look at dry eye disease, we are starting now really to understand. And if you look in the recent TFOS report, definition and classification, you see that the majority of patients, they suffer from lipid layer impairments. So evaporative dry eye is very prominent, and we all know from experience that treating those patients, often with water-based eye drops, are not really working. We have developed specifically a product that is addressing this evaporative dry eye disease. It's NovaTears. That's a pure EyeSol. There's a 100% vehicle, 100% API, you can say, that is now clinically validated by 4 studies that we did outside the United States. It shows that we have a lipid layer stabilizer. It shows that we are restoring the tear film in the lipid layer, and we have confidence that we understand that our NovaTears is unplugging, resolving the plugging in meibomian gland dysfunction. So I'm very excited to announce that we want to bring this product now to the United States. That's the clinical trial design. We have submitted the IND, and we expect that this product has first patient in 2017, latest in December. So I think that's very exciting. I want to close the last couple of minutes about highlighting that our technology is not only limited to dry eye disease, and I only could show you 2 examples out of our rich pipeline. We are working on an early stage on the first topical ocular non-steroidal treatment for non-infectious uveitis. And again, it shows the power of our technology, because we can take an API that is not accessible for water-based drops, and that's tacrolimus. So I think I want to close that we have a technology platform that really enables APIs that are not really working, and we can overcome the multiple limitations of water-based eye drops. Thank you.